This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, in this video, we're going to talk about two characters. I won't call them clowns because they're not really clowns. These are just two people that will do anything to survive the music business, okay? Now, first we got Wack 100. Wack 100 made a big mistake. He has loose cannon around him. He's throwing loose cannon under the bus now in his own way. Wack 100 is going on a Explain It Away tour. First, he got on Adam's podcast after he brought trouble to Adam's studio, right? Adam was mad because they seemingly beat up Jay Reed over nothing. Jay Reed was, you know how when you're doing business with somebody and maybe there's some loose people around where they're doing too much. Jay Reed is one of those people. He was going down there to show Wack some numbers, some statistics, because the boss of, which I guess his name is Mozzie, of some streaming platform that's getting started, Wack 100 is doing business with him, which this guy thinks that Wack 100 could bring a lot of attention to his platform, and I think the ship has sailed on that. But anyways, Mozzie couldn't make it to some meeting, so this guy Jay Reed took it upon himself to go. Wack 100 is trying to paint it as it's some neighborhood thing, right? Where it's a gang thing now, right? Because Adam had alerted Wack that some people were lurking in the back of the building. Is it your people? And it turned out to be this guy that was coming for this unannounced meeting because this guy wasn't aware that, I guess he wasn't aware the meeting was canceled, or he was just doing too much, trying to like keep things moving forward. Like, I'm going to go show him the numbers anyways. Took it upon himself, which is, yeah, it's a misstep. It's like just doing too much. And Loose Cannon beats this guy up over nothing. These guys had no weapons on him, anything. So now Wack 100 is trying to say, well, he was hating on Adam 22, saying, you know, he's the culture. He's doing a deceptive tactic of putting something in Adam's head that, oh, this guy hated you, man. He was calling you a culture vulture. You know, I was really like, part of that was me defending you. So Adam feels like, I don't think Adam's this naive, like, but to think like, yo, I got your back, bro. And you don't understand this gang politics, man. Yo, Wack 100 loves being in his 50s talking about gang politics. Like it's some. Listen, gang politics is complicated. I don't want to understand it. I understood enough to stay out of the way when I was doing music videos in LA. Just stay out the way. It's none of my business. I don't want to know any gang politics, okay? It doesn't make sense. It's complicated. I don't want to be involved, right? But Wack 100 loves talking about this. Like, the internet should know. And you guys, we shouldn't know, right? Who cares? Who cares? But anyways, he's trying to say, you know, he said this. He said on 11th Street, whatever you were saying. And Loose Cannon says on Neighborhood. Loose Cannon isn't even really like a known Neighborhood member, right? This is Nipsey's area, right, with Big U. And Loose Cannon loosens his lips every time about Big U. He gets a chance, you know, and Big U's a respected person in the 60s, right? So it's like, it's really, Wack 100 loves taking hood politics to Clubhouse when that's goofy in itself, okay? So now he's going on VLAD doing, you know, hour-long interviews explaining this away and how he was right in the situation, and it's more complex than anyone can understand on the internet, and it's really not that complicated. Wack 100 was being a bully. And now he's scared that Adam's going to stop messing with him because he needs that to launch this other platform he's doing with his Mozzie guy, right? He's trying to get as much money out of this as he can, understandably. But I'm going to tell you something, man. He's lying through his teeth to sway Adam and the public opinion his way And I think this is like the beginning of the end of an era with Wack 100. This guy, Jay Reed, go watch his interview with Rick Rock. Way more convincing than, and it came from the heart. And he was just saying, like, what, you know, they stripped this guy almost down to his drawers over nothing. Come on, man. You know? At a place of business. They weren't even in the hood. It's crazy. Then we got another character. Jim Jones is feeling real confident in 2025. Now, 50 Cent went and sat down with Camron and his new multi-million-dollar show right before the Vegas residency, right? And on there, they brought up some past, you know, issues they had. Because remember, Camron and 50 Cent been made up, I think 8 years ago, right? And they made up way before then. But, you know, they publicly met up with each other and gave each other a pound and was laughing about the past. Because if you don't remember, I'll quickly summarize this up. Jim Jones was uptown shooting a motionless video with Jewels. I was, you know, I hate to say I was there. It's a fact. I was there. Okay. And I remember when Camron got on the phone on 50 Cent happened to be on Hot 97. Camron called up and was arguing with 50 Cent about, oh, you say artists are washed on Koch and this. Jim is over there doing this. This is after Jim Jones had, Jim Jones didn't even have Ballin' at this point, I don't think. Oh, no, maybe he did. Okay, so anyways, it was right around this time when Jim Jones was just in his bag, right? I don't know. I don't think he had Ballin' at this point. I think Ballin' came right. Well, it was around this time. Anyways, Jim Jones was feeling himself. And him and Jewels decided at that video shoot that they were not going to roll with Camron in this 50 Cent beef because 50 Cent had a reputation of ruining careers, right? So Camron and 50 Cent have their back and forth. And Camron was giving 50 Cent his props on the show saying, hey, you were very smart because like we were having internal problems in Dipset, and they were, you know, because Jewels was not putting out any material because of the beef with Jay-Z, right? And Jim Jones was doing his thing, and they were kind of distant at the time. They weren't as unified as before, right? And they were feeling like, oh, Camron isn't with us like before. He was just doing his own thing, you know. Camron set up a career for these guys. Jim Jones is like Cameron's Tony Yayo in the beginning. And as soon as Jim Jones got his own thing going, he kind of threw the Camron relationship to the side. So Camron, you know, Jim Jones has an ego problem. So does Camron. So like they kind of do. So like it's like they clash. So he says, you know, you got in the middle of this Dipset problem that, you know, you knew about and a lot of people didn't. And you said you started reorganizing Dipset, saying Jim Jones is the capo and this, and you actually got them to come over to your side. Because don't forget, Jim Jones immediately went on BT Rap City with 50 Cent, showed his allegiance to 50 Cent. You don't do that when your friend is having a beef with this guy. It's not even, it's a rap beef, but still. And then Jewels and Jim popped out at a show. Jim Jones is denying all that now, saying, oh, I did a lot for Cameron's career and 50 Cent's career, and they owe me. They're on my balls. Pause, right? He says, they're on me. Bro, it's a part of history. He says, they can't stop talking about me. They got a lot more going on than you, Jim. Jim, you were dissing Cam up until a couple years ago. You're in your feelings. And you're really in your feelings now because Mace and Camron got a thing going. And you used to go at Mace hard. Pause. You used to go at him. It's like Jim Jones is trying to rewrite history when he was the disloyal one. He should have stayed neutral and minded his own business because he made Dipset look so weak when he got together with 50 Cent while Camron was beefing with 50 Cent. He made Dipset look weak, and so did Jewels. And they showed every disloyal bone in their body at that point. Some people try to call him, oh, you're not bringing up the Rucker and this. It doesn't matter. This was the breaking point of Dipset. Have they done stuff since then? For a check. That's it. You will only see Camron come around if a check's involved to do something as Dipset. That's it. Jim Jones is messy, bro. That's all I can say. Go check out his interview on he went on Justin the Boy show. Respectfully, that's how you know it's, bro, nobody's going on Justin the Boy show. But anyways, go check it out because Justin the Boy did get him to talk spicy, so I'll give him that. Go check out Wack 100 trying to explain away him beating up an innocent man too. You can't make this stuff up, bro. It's funny, man. But I think this is the year that a lot of nonsense keeps getting exposed. You know? Like last year you got Diddy and all these people out of here that could, Cat Williams predicted all that. But more and more goofiness will get exposed in 2025. And things will return to a normal level. You know what I'm talking about? Like, things will get more normal. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button for me. Peace.